Hi, I'm Kate. Today's video lesson is about using the past simple with a focus on regular verbs. We use the past simple when we talk about the past. So let's find out more about this tense. Last weekend was just amazing. Let me tell you about it. On Saturday morning, I travelled to Paris. In the afternoon, I visited the famous places. In the evening, I returned back to my hotel. Let's focus on the sentences and the timeline. I visited the famous places last weekend. This action happened in the past and is finished. Let's focus on the sentence and answer the questions together. Is this action in the past? Yes. Is the action complete? Yes. Is the action connected to the present? No. Do we know when this action happened? Yes. So, what is the past simple and when do we use it? The past simple is a tense to talk about an event or action that happened at a specific time in the past. This event or action is completed. We use the past simple to talk about actions and events that happen to us or to other people. Let's look at another example. On Sunday, I returned to London. In this example, return becomes returned because the event happened in the past. Let's move on. How can you construct a sentence using the past simple? Let's take a look at the first example again. I visited the famous places. We start the sentence with a subject, which is the pronoun I, followed by the verb visited, which is in the past tense form. To make the past tense from the present, you add ed to the base form of the verb. A verb with ed in the past tense is called a regular verb. For example, the verb visit changes to visited. The exception to this is regular verbs that end in e, like prepare or decide. For regular verbs that end in e, you just add d. For example, prepare changes to prepared. What about the different forms of the past simple? Let's start with the singular forms. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns, which are I, you, he, she, and it. The subject pronoun is followed by the past tense verb visited. There is only one form for regular ed verbs. This form is visited. Let's go over the forms quickly. I visited. You visited. He visited. She visited. It visited. Let's look at some examples. You liked the movie last night. He played the guitar in June. She started to make breakfast at 8 a.m. What about the plural form of the past simple? Let's take a look. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns we, you, and they, followed by the verb visited. The form stays the same and does not change. Let's check the forms. We visited. You visited. They visited. Here are a few examples. We stayed at Grandpa's on Sunday. They completed their homework at 8 p.m. What about the negative form of the past simple? For example, I did not visit the famous places. From the example, you can see that we add did, which is the past of do. and the word not before the verb visit. Note that in the past simple, for negative sentences, the verb stays in the base form. Here, the verb stays as visit, not visited. Also, in the past simple negative form, we always use the past of the helping verb to do, which is did. In the table, you can see how to make the negative form of the past simple. Let's have a look at the forms. I did not visit. You did not visit. He, she, it did not visit. We did not visit. You did not visit. They did not visit. Let's also have a quick look at the negative short form of the past simple. Let's check the forms quickly. I didn't visit. You didn't visit. He, she, it didn't visit. We, you, they didn't visit. Let's look at some examples. I didn't visit Rome. He didn't eat his breakfast this morning. Now you know how to use the past simple. Today we reviewed what is the past simple tense? When can you use the past simple? Using the past simple singular, plural and negative form. Thanks for watching today. See you later.